Hi Gemini, my name's Marcus. Welcome to my channel. This is your mid-month reading for August, and it's beginning to look like I'm thinking it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So this might hold out till Christmas, this reading, if I'm honest with you, maybe the way things are going for you. So I don't know why, but I'm getting this like taming the beast thing going on here. It's like facing your fears type of thing and turning them into positives. So let's have a look at what I've got here. Okay, Gemini, we have karmic past. Ooh, South Node. So this might be dealing with your karmic path, and we've got Uranus breakthrough. Nice, lovely energy. Look at this. Aquarius, the diplomat. Some of you have been dealing with an Aquarius, or some of you perhaps are making a breakthrough with your karmic past through diplomatic means. But I see you thinking out the box. Yeah. So it's basically, I mean, the Aquarius is what it says there: inventive, original, intellectual, humanitarian. And Uranus is the planet of Aquarius. And then we've got here karmic past. So you may be dealing with someone from the past who maybe was a bit karmic to you or something like that. But it looks like whatever's happened, you're having some kind of like breakthrough karmically, but you're doing it in a very, very unique way. And I did say up until Christmas, well, let's be honest, December, January around about the 18th, I think we slip into Aquarius season. And I was thinking about Christmas. So this might be what's happening from now through to that time of year. You might be like clearing out karmic things, but you're doing it in a very unique way, or you might be finding unique ways of doing this. I'm also getting a sense of Mercury here as well, with the planet Mercury. So this might be like unique ways of discussing it and thinking about. I mean, Mercury is the mind, but Mercury is communication. So this might be like finding unique ways to communicate, to get through this karmic past that you've been dealing with. But yeah, definitely I can see you getting through your karmic past, because your South Node is like what you bring into this life to learn. Some of you might be feeling like very stagnant as well, or you might have been feeling stagnant, and I can see that's going to change, because Uranus is the revolution planet. You know, it's like, let's break through this, let's break through the infrastructure. So let's see what I've got on the cards for you. Bear with me 1 second. Just need to get this out. Thank you. Okay, so your current situation, the past, the future, what's in your subconscious, and what's in your conscious, what's in your subconscious, what's influencing you subconsciously in your fears, what's influencing you in a positive manner, your hopes and fears, and the possible outcome. Under the deck we have the Chariot. Look at that, moving forward. This is definitely like a period of expansion, forward movement, and things like that. That's going to help you. I'm thinking maybe next year you're going to have like quite a nice year, but right now you're paying like some kind of karma. I also need what's crossing you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so now the one thing about the Chariot, I've just been told, and I just remembered what they're talking about. The Chariot's not necessarily moving forward. The Chariot is the decision to move forward. But remember the original tarot, the Chariot in the original tarot, the Rider-Waite, he's actually sitting quite still. He's about to move. Both of those creatures are sitting still. So let's see where you are right now. 3 of Cups. Ooh, moving towards 3 of Cups, celebration. God, where am I? Sorry, I was distracted there for a minute. And then what's crossing you, the Wheel. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of celebration coming in, but it's very hard for you to feel celebratory at this time. You might be feeling like you've taken a loss. So in your recent past, we have the Emperor. So it looks like some of you have been standing in your power in the recent past and feeling it. And coming up in the future, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is standing your ground. So it looks like some of you are trying to move forward in a situation. So for some of you, you kind of like started to stand your ground. You're feeling good and confident about yourself, but you feel like this is like the wheel reverse. You feel very stagnant right now, which is, funny enough, this is exactly what the South Node can feel like. It's a very stagnant energy. And these people are on a boat that's not actually moving anywhere. But you are trying to celebrate your wins, as it were. Or you're trying to celebrate anyway. I can see in the near future you're going to be having to stand your ground and fight for your rights, as it were. So you may have someone coming in who's a bit toxic, or someone that influences you and or who affects you, and you're going to have to like stand your ground with this person. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Empress. So you are trying to birth new. I mean, this is all about trying to birth new, but feeling very stagnant at the same time. But you are trying to get new ideas. Now, this Empress here, she's quite amazing because her head is like clouds. So she's absorbing and recreating out of thin air. And that is kind of like Uranus energy, because Uranus and Aquarius is an air sign. And then we've got here the King of Swords. So in your subconscious is fears is the truth of things, in a sense. Maybe it's facing things, because in this King of Swords, these two castles are built on sand, and this one's nearly about to collapse. And it's because as you deal with the truth of the situation and the truth of your own, perhaps your own karmic clearing, that brings down the castle. And maybe your fear is a little bit of this castle falling down, and that's what's stopping you moving forward, because you know that it's going to change everything if this happens. I'm getting, for some of you, there might be some words that you want to say to someone, but you know that the moment you say it, it changes everything. And maybe that's like your fear. So you being kind of resilient in trying to move forward and create celebrations, but you're feeling stagnant because of these unsaid words and unsaid truths that you perhaps need to deal with. And then I've got here, what's surrounding you in your fears is like a new beginning. So there's an aspect of people, perhaps you're feeling like you can't make a new beginning. Perhaps people are telling you, there's no chance of a new beginning, or something like that. And then you've got this walk away. You've got the Eight of Cups in what's surrounding you. So perhaps people are telling you there's no chance at a new beginning. You need to walk away from the situation. You need to stop holding on to it. And then I've got here the Ten of Wands. In your hopes and fears, you want to let go of this burden. Oh dear, you feel so burdened by the situation, honestly. But that's in your hopes and fears. So the hope is to let it go. But in your fears, it's like it's sitting there and it's weighing you down. It's Queen of Swords. Possible outcome. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is your possible outcome, is basically saying that you're going to have to learn to stand in your power, and you're going to have to be more discerning about who you perhaps let in and who you don't let into your life, and that's going to clear the energy. And over a period of time of doing that, this Ten of Wands will eventually flip up, because perhaps there's been a certain amount of lying to oneself. Because with King of Swords upside down, is like because that's what that really essentially is is a certain amount of lying to oneself. I mean, if you put your fears together, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is all very stagnant, feeling unempowered. Maybe you just don't have the strength to walk away right now, but you're trying to stand your ground, in what you believe in. And even in your hopes and fears, I mean, the moment that starts flipping over, which it will, you're going to let go of the situation and be able to walk away, and that's going to bring all those back into alignment, where the truth is the truth and your new beginning starts. That's quite an amazing part of like reading, but it's very, I'm getting a lot of like very stuck energy, very stressful situations, not enjoyable, feeling really, really negative, don't know where to move, don't know where to go type of thing. And there's not a lot of clarity in this reading. In a way, I'm getting a lack of like clarity, a lack of forward movement, and a lack of like, I hate to say this, but a lack of like knowing what to do or how to move ahead. The thing is, the Wheel of Fortune in your fears is going to turn around. That's the whole thing with your fears, is eventually those are things that you're facing currently, they will turn around. So let's have a look at the recent past. 7 of Pentacles, trying to grow something new. Boom, Tower. Okay, but it was, you were trying to grow something new, or trying to grow something, but it wasn't built on a firm foundation, so it came tumbling down. This might have been a relationship with someone, because this person, this 10 of Cups here. But this might also be the fact that the Tower fell, has led to a little bit more contentment in your life. Yeah, but now you're in a hermit mode, so you're feeling very alone. You're spending a lot of time by yourself thinking about life. Yeah, you're not allowing people in who are full of BS. Queen of Swords energy there. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. You're also trying to like ground yourself, ground your energy. Some of you might want to go outside and just, walk around barefoot to ground yourselves. But this is like you perhaps working on your money. But this is also natural born leaders. So there may be an element of you like becoming more positive in a sense, and being more like authoritative, and being more like standing more in your power as well. Because the Queen of Swords, she's the queen bitch, honestly. But she's standing in her power. She stands in her power. And then the King of Pentacles, he's taking care of business, So we've got here in the near future, we've got the 9 of Cups. Well, this is my single ready to mingle card in a sense. But no, the 9 of Cups is kind of like my wish fulfillment card in a sense as well. Like talking to other people, wish fulfillment, being happy. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like someone might be coming in with a solid offer for you, because you've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in the near future, and the World. Okay, so look, it does eventually, this shifts and the World starts to be a very positive card, and things do start moving forward. Yeah. So maybe someone coming in with like more of a solid offer, or is a wish fulfillment, and that will move you forward. So maybe there's some kind of relationship coming in that's once you've like grounded yourself and you're feeling more stable, this invites a new energy in, because I'm getting that. But let's have a look at what's going on. It's there with your Wheel of Fortune in your fear. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, so some of you might be like, the 8 of Pentacles is your job, so you might be focusing on your work and wish fulfillment. Oh, but maybe there's like some, because like, okay, I'm getting, because it's got unstoppable force in this card, and I'm thinking about it, because I've been drawn to that maybe you're pushing no matter what, because you want to move forward with work and with wish fulfillment and everything. And then I've got here under the deck, Justice, okay. Disciplined, Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. So basically you are worried that like, I think you're worried that maybe like you're not gonna heal. You've missed the point of like healing, and like you're not being honest with yourself, or you're not healing fast enough, and you'll never like be happy again. But that's not true, because we've got Justice here. So things, but I think you keep going over it in your mind, like things that have happened, and like how perhaps how unfair things have felt. But with the Empress, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune again. So that is things kicking in. This is what you do want. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so you actually do want to move forward, you know, to something like that you really, really passionate about. But maybe you've lost your passions and you're looking for a way to reignite them so that you can move forward. And then I've got under the deck, we've got the Hangman. So looking at things from a different angle. And then we've got the King of Wands and you Nine of Wands. Okay, so maybe you've been, for some of you, you've been looking at things at a different angle, and you've surrendered to the fact that like there's some kind of intense connection or some kind of fiery connection, but like you're feeling defensive, like you're defending yourself. I mean, the Nine of the Wands is a wounded warrior, so maybe you've just had it with this, like this thing, so you're standing your grounds. And for some of you, you've had to take like a different not perspective, a different course of action to bring to what you would normally do in order to bring order into the chaos of your life, because you want that new beginning. And then we've got the Four of Cups. So then you're walking away from something. You're not taking any offers. Yeah, look at this. With the Four of Cups, you're not accepting any offers. You're focusing on your happiness. And we've got the Eight of Cups again. So it looks like you are going to be making the decision in the near future to focus on yourself and walk away from the things that don't serve you, and you'll be able to let go a lot better. And that's when this wheel spins. So this might be a new offer that comes in, a new relationship or something like that. And then in your hopes and fears, we have this Ten of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, nice. Okay. So as you start to balance your life out, because right now it seems to be a lot out of balance, we have Temperance, which is you balancing things and being patient with yourself, focusing on your money, focusing on the future. That brings you more focused into your ultimate happiness and what you want. And that brings in the King of Cups, which is a very nice emotionally balanced like sense of self, in a sense, is what I'm getting here. This person they've dealt with their shadow side, and now they're starting to see the light. We've got here Queen of Swords. A possible outcome. Nine of Swords is quite a hectic energy, if I'm honest with you, because that's like your nightmare energy. But look, it is clearing things. Six of Wands. Facing your fears and winning. And that transforms everything. Great, because we've got Death, the release card. So we've got here, use like facing your fears, like anxiety and fear. It's you overcoming that, and that transforms the situation. And then under the deck, I've got here the Emperor. Yeah, look at you. You're going in like you're empowering yourself. Got those two there. It's weird. Okay, and you're empowering yourself in this situation. Well, the situation is actually really just for you to empower yourself. Now, these two came out from the other deck, but I've got here the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So there might have been some betrayal, and you're moving away from that now. Or you will be moving away from that, because that's that combination. Okay, it's interesting that those two came out with, they were actually mixed into that deck, and I didn't even notice when I was shuffling. Okay, so let's see what else I've got on the cards. These are your messages from Spirit for this week or this fortnight, where, depending on how I get on with things. Can't even talk tonight, honestly. I know we are going through a Mercury retrograde, but still, I should be able to communicate words. Words! Where are they? Okay, here we go. I've got here Labyrinth. Things may seem confusing or never ending right now. The future may be unclear, but trust your inner compass. You'll find your way out, just as you always do. Okay, that's a nice message. Kaleidoscope. Everything is made up of patterns and synchronicities. There's hidden meaning in all that you experience. The universe may try to get your attention. Ask yourself, what is the lesson here? And then I've got Anchor. This card often indicates stability and a strong will, though it can also indicate stubbornness and trouble moving forward. Ask yourself, Could there be a limiting belief that I need to release? So some of you might need to like meditate on like what's holding you, what's blocking your forward movement currently. And then I've got feather. You may have recently released something or someone from your life. This was essential to open space for something new. Know that there are many good things to come. That's a lovely message for you. And then I'm going to get one more card from here. Let's see what we get. Boom. We have clearing. Sorry, they're all upside down. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's, such freedom. And then I've got here outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. Both of these are about like clearing space for the future. I mean, that literally that one and that one, clearing feather and outrageous openness, are all about opening spaces for the future. Anyway, Gemini, I hope that resonated. You have a good couple of weeks, and I'll see you at the end of the month. Bye.